Hello, Locked In fans. This is Beetle Bailey with my Mid-Atlantic. And today on Locked In Sports, we got a special guest for you today. He's a two-time first-team NA wide receiver, I should say NAL wide receiver, Devon Wilson with the Jacksonville Sharks. How you doing today, Devon?
I'm doing great. I appreciate you for having me and looking forward to it.
Great. Just a quick, a little bit of background. You don't have to go too far in depth, but like high school, maybe college, and I think you've been in pros a little bit, and then on to the NAL or the arena football.
So born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee. Uh, the great music city. Went to high school at Pope John Paul II High School, which was a private school, kind of in the the suburbs of Nashville or kind of outskirts of it, of Hendersonville. Played football, basketball, ran track. Also played a little bit of baseball there as well. Then was fortunate enough to get a scholarship to go to Tennessee State. Went to TSU. Played. Got the chance to start all 4 years. Played there. Ended up going to the Canadian Football League. I had a stint there with the Saskatchewan Roughriders, and then got into arena ball because of there was a guy that was the player personnel with the Saskatchewan Roughriders that the year I got released, they ended up doing a whole coaching change and everybody kind of got let go. And he ended up going with the Cleveland Gladiators. And instantly, like as soon as I got released, like maybe like a week, 2 weeks later, maybe I got a text from Coach Selesky asking me if I was still interested in playing arena ball. Said yeah. Went to Cleveland in the AFL, played there, and then ended up in Jacksonville and in the NAL.
Great. Yeah, no, I mean, everybody probably strives to be in the NFL and everything, but I've only been in arena football, I guess the avenue here, watching this for a couple of years now. It to you, is this a lot, I should say a lot better, you enjoy this better than maybe like with the CFL?
Well, with the CFL, it's like two different extremes. I mean, if you look at, being here in the States, that's how they kind of talk about it up there north. But
Right,
we're used to a 100-yard field,
right,
53 yards wide, whatever it might be. And then up there it's a lot different. It's 120. I forget how wide it is. End zones are 20 yards deep. You get to get a run ahead start. So it was kind of a little different nuance playing up there. You're running routes and the ball's in the air and you're like, when is it going to get down? And then you go to the arena side of it and everything shrunk. 50 yards, I don't know, 20 some
yeah,
yards wide,
right.
walls, fans right next to you. You know, I kind of like the arena game, because everything happens so fast, and you really got to be able to work in a phone booth. Like you got to be able to get open in tight spaces.
Right.
There have been guys that played in the NFL that have tried to come play arena ball. Um, the verdict's still out if those guys can play arena ball or whatever it is, but it's not as easy as everybody thinks.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like I said, watched it a couple times, and man, it is rough and it is fast and exciting. Um, at that point, though, there's another, I guess, rule change this year with the NAL, and I noticed a lot of signings now, not just with the Sharks, but with other teams. They're signing gentlemen and players that are listed as both, like, say, wide receiver and slash defensive back. They didn't make any designation. I know the Jacksonville Sharks haven't done a lot with them, but do you think you might be playing defense, or are they going to designate you as maybe one of those that are just going to strictly offense?
Well, I think that's up to the coaching staff, Coach Burley, and them to make that decision. My thing is I'm bought in to whatever decision it is. I do have a defensive background. For
Okay.
everybody that might want to know,
Yeah.
it's kind of funny, talking about the CFL. When I got released from the CFL, they wanted to bring me back as a DB. And, Tennessee State was actually the only school that offered me to play wide receiver coming out of high school. Everybody else that I was getting recruited recruited by was they wanted me to play safety, outside linebacker, some cornerback and stuff like that. So, and there is film out there of Devon Wilson playing DB in NAL. So, I can get it done. I think I have a pretty good proven track record of being able to get open and catch footballs and score touchdowns. So, again, whatever the coaching staff thinks is best to give the Sharks the best chance to win, I'm going to do it. If they need me to play tackle or kicker or DN, I can do anything. So I'm a Swiss Army knife.
Great. Yeah. I guess with the Jersey flight out and then San Antonio back in now, I guess the league's going to pretty much maybe stay the same, I guess, with the amount of games that you're going to play this year. Do you know if they're going to be, I think, last year, I think with the COVID, it was abbreviated a little bit, started late. Do you have any idea when they might be starting up this year, come next 2022?
No, I haven't really had any insight to that yet. Kind of still waiting for them to release a schedule for like all the teams and stuff. Hopefully, the delay of them holding the schedule out a little bit, maybe another team is going to join the league or something like that, maybe. But if not, hopefully it's not abbreviated like it was last year. Hopefully we get a little bit more games, kind of like in the 2019 season. But we'll see. Whatever. Again, I think the league has the right people in place to make these decisions. So, whatever decisions they deem is best for the league and the organizations, then I'm all for it.
You looking forward to traveling out to San Antonio at all, or?
Yeah, definitely.
Go up the east, up the east. You guys go up and down the coast a little bit, but they're going to be traveling a little west now. So.
Right. No, definitely. Definitely looking forward to getting to play in Texas. They say everything's bigger in Texas, I guess, or whatever. So, we'll see. No, I'm looking forward to it. They were playing in another league, I do believe, the year before. So, hopefully their fan base is looking forward to seeing some good games and stuff like that. But no, I'm definitely interested to see what the city of San Antonio can bring.
Yeah, looking forward to it. One other thing, I guess, there's a little thing about you got, I guess, first time high school coach was it past year or this past fall?
Yeah. I was fortunate enough to join the Andrew Jackson High School coaching staff. Not this season, but the season before, as the wide receiver coach. Some things happened within our family at Andrew Jackson, and I had to take over the play calling duties and was deemed the OC this year, which was pretty cool. Made it to got into the first round playoffs, got eliminated there, but had the first winning season in over a decade. We got a few guys getting ready to go to college and everything like that. So, it's great. I love it. It gives
you a little bit of different insight and keeps the mind active with what's going on and being on the other side of the ball there a little bit as coaching.
Yeah, definitely. It makes you take a different appreciation for the game. Just with everything from coaching, training, and it helps me. And it helps me give more of a, kind of that love back, not saying I ever lost or anything, but it makes you really appreciate the game because you see how pure it is, in these boys' eyes and hearts every day and all the work they put into it.
Well, one last thing, I guess we're going to get going here. Got anything, last words for the Shark Nation, fins up or whatever?
Yeah, no, just looking forward to, a great season. Looking forward to getting back into Shark Tank. Looking forward to getting back to working with Coach Burley. Definitely looking forward to that. And, looking forward to playing Jacksonville Shark football, and I know that's what the Shark Tank wants and, Shark Nation wants, and that's what we're going to bring. So, definitely look forward to bringing another championship to Duval. So, definitely fins up all the way. Definitely.
I know. I guess the off season is really tough on guys there because you play the ball and then you got to wait and come back for it to start up the next couple of months. So looking forward to watching you. Anything, you can let us know, anything going on, give us a shout here at LockedIn Magazine. Glad to have you at any time.
I
Thanks, Devin.
appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Take care. Okay.